Well, I think I said, and I reiterate, I think, being my own personal opinion, if the activity picked up on me, that's a good sign that maybe I'm doing some damage, maybe that I don't know about. Like today, again, the thing that really has them hot, and you could anybody who sees this who doesn't believe what's going on, I don't care what you're gonna think about what I'm about to say, but it's gonna sound outlandish, but not really, because the guy, he's just a regular person like the rest of us. He just happens to have a channel, a big channel, YouTube channel, and it happens to be going through a beef with a major person. So this is actually kind of weird. A major figure, not celebrity, but actual person in technology and how all of us are affected. So this one little guy is having a beef. Not really a beef. The person is doesn't probably know who he is either. He has a following on YouTube because it's technical. So a lot of us guys and the girls, women will say, "Oh," but anyway, long story short, it's about cars and um, you know, yeah, I can't do it, but still like watching it, or probably could learn to do it if had the money to buy the tools. Tools cost money. But anyway, long story short, him being black also, they got to him, and you could say, and like I said, it's really not that far fetched. Think about it. I mean, he's a phone text. There are other agents in his town, city. It's how it works. You've seen how it works with these people, so it's text away to. And as usual, how does everybody convert to their side so easily? And these people, they must have some hellified pre-made lies already that it's so easy. I mean, people can't be that fucking greedy. And it's funny because what I'm about to say about where the direction of where it's going is they're supposed to be, it's going, it goes back to what I was saying yesterday, the video I posted yesterday, day before, and them saying that's life. And like I'm complaining or like I have too much already. First of all, like I said, when I first started noticing this program, I didn't know it was a program. It was way back in 2001. I didn't have the money I have now. I was working minimum wage. Minimum wage was fucking $5.45. So the program, so your tactics now of I have enough or stop complaining. Why was I on the program? Why am I put on the program in the first place? If that's the case. So basically, you're just angry and mad about that because, like I said, they're human beings, and they're mad. I'm saying something, but they were mad, and they. But that's why, like I said, when I made the video about the jobs, they were stopping me me trying to start my own business back in 2003, 2002, 2004. And I couldn't understand why the people I would explain my ideas to were so negative about it. I still do it to this day. Don't understand what is their it's superstition to me. It's not religion. At the time, they tried to make it seem like it had something to do with the Bible. The verses about the rich man won't make it into heaven, and this and that, and I didn't. It was like there's no way. There's too many rich preachers. There's too many, and also the business people, and it's like, if you actually read it and you read the Bible, that's why I call these people phony, not I know for a fact they're phony. The ones who pretend to be Christians, that's why I call them devil worshippers. Basically it's whatever the it in the program is whatever I wanted to do. So if I had a wanted, not it wasn't that the business is it was the easiest way to, I guess, to get to me that would make me like maybe change my mind. They tried to make it like I didn't care what nobody else said. My family, wife, kids at the time, like so. And that I think is their program. Part of it, a lot of it with the niggas, the black folks, like to just now came from the Harris Teeter. And as usual, as soon as I park, the entry exit. So the guy, a nigga, tall nigga, gets out the car with his tall son, which is fine. That's good. That's great. Normally, that's lovely. You love seeing the father with his kids. He look like the guy father look like he's my age. The son, the big old, look like he's about 18, tall, big old teenager. Normally, that's a lovely scene. Black guy with his, and he look like he's holding his little sister's hand. But no, they're there gang stalking. And the reason I brought this up, because I made a comment today on that guy's channel, because I know why he started off his video with what he said. Like I said, he's been beefing with people, with a company, a major company. Basically, he's having problems. And he's doing the thing. He said he started off the video with a comment, basically like out of guilt. How white people call themselves having white guilt, like out of guilt. He starts off, well, it's not a big problem, because he's been making the videos and making money off of this problem, I would think, for a couple of months now. But actually, it's a real problem. So, long story, it sounds like I'm rambling. I'm trying to spit out is he starts off with there are kids right now who can't eat or who don't have money to eat or whatever. And it's at the exact same time, there's a guy throwing away half a steak in the world because he's too full. I mean, see what I'm saying about the bullshit and the fakeness and the phoniness is we all, if you're my age, you grew up in the 80s, we all know that. Not just school. It was taught, it's hammered into you. Eat this. You got to eat all your food. There's starving kids in Africa, And it really did sink in, even with the ones of us y'all think was bad, super bad, gangsters, and this and that. Everybody has that, since we were preschool. Share. So when you try to use that tactic, the reason I call y'all stupid as fuck and phony and it don't work is because we all think like that. The reason some of us, what it is y'all trying to, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. It's like smart people realize there's nothing I can do. Me not buying that steak is not going to change. And if this problem is way too big and there's way too many agencies where we would just be in the fucking way, basically you really would just be in the way at this point. There's way too many places to help the third world countries. There's nothing you can really do about that. You could join the Peace Corps, you could do shit like that, but you're not going to be the person making decisions. I mean, yeah, they always, I guarantee you right now, they got more than enough people to do what they do. Because it's the thing to do right now. I'm doing the air quotes. It's the thing to fucking do. And so right now, with so many of us, the most we can do, I guess, try to vote the right way. But as far as you personally doing something, being personally responsible, that is fucking bullshit. You a fucking idiot. So you're not going to fight this company. Like I said, this guy, he's trying to say that. I really do think they got to him. So I made a comment and I said, what you sound like? You sound like one of those 80s movies, because I know he's a sci-fi guy, fucking nerd, gotta be, because of what he's doing, how he's making money, which is great. He got his family, yada, 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 but so you understood the reference. Like the 80s commercial, Wendy's, where everything is all gray, because, the book George Orwell, 1984, or either something, if I said something from the Twilight Zone, like your comment that you made at the beginning of the video sounds like programming. like to make people stop complaining. Like basically stop complaining. Why are you gonna complain? You got it the best. And he's not complaining about, oh, I hate America, I want to leave. He's just complaining because if you look at the videos, he has it, and that's what I said, man. You got a fucking legitimate complaint. That is not you complaining first world problems. That is not a first world problem. That sounds like the people that ganked you, with that got your money. Sounds like they trying to play you, like really. So somebody, a mechanic, told you your car will be fixed in 5 days, this Friday, and Friday comes along. You want your car. You need your car. He's gonna tell you stop complaining. No, there are kids starving right now, and you're too full, and you're gonna go, okay, yeah, you're right. You gave me a time period, I accepted it, and you didn't meet it. So, but I'ma just sit and take that. Okay, yeah, all right, I'll give you a couple more days, even though you told me Friday, and I planned on it, and if Friday comes, you'd be calling me, hey, come get your car. Otherwise, there's a 30-day charge per day if you don't come pick your shit up. So what the fuck is that? If you fucking got a problem, don't sit there with that reverse psychology bullshit. Don't say it's like you're trying to make you be quiet. They want us to be fucking quiet. Like, no, man. Like I said, our generation, we don't fucking complain. Maybe these young one, younger than us, I think because especially us black folks, what happened in the early 90s first, you could say I'm reading too much into it. We did too well of a job because of the violence, the drive-by shootings. Seriously, even in our cities that isn't California, LA, even the rappers, the New York rappers, self-destruction, all that. You're like, how do I tie this? Because the West Coast, all that stop the violence movements, the Bloods and Crips getting together, making songs, banging on wax instead of in real, instead of shooting, we gonna rap about it. I think we did such a good job. The people, that's why, this younger generation, they see the remnants because of, media. Everything's left over. They just hear the bad stuff, or would hear the bad stuff, and try to emulate it, and there's no reason for them. They're not doing anything. They're just being bad, basically being bad kids with guns. It's not the same as in my generation. Money is involved, big money. It's just because they're still broke, they're still poor, they're walking around bummy as hell. The people I knew, 16, 17, doing all that, they had money, real money. That's why you had real problems and real people getting really killed. Now it's just kids being fucking kids again. We was doing grown man shit when we was 16, not acting like no fucking idiots. So anyway, what I'm saying is, I'm trying to explain to these idiots, it's not gonna work with I shouldn't complain because it is. No, man. If I have I know the difference. I'm smart enough. I'm sorry if you mad to know the difference between me just whining and bitching. If you want me to fucking stop, then you fucking stop. You started this shit, and I keep telling you, you can't start shit and act like a punk and hide and run after you start shit. You started. There's consequences to your actions. You're trying to get away with that shit. You're trying to be slick. You're trying to do shit, throw rocks and then act like you didn't do it and get mad. Oh, you provoke people and try to act like you're the civilized one when you're the one who's being the uncivilized person. Like I said, you'd be better off just basically going all ghetto and cursing them out. You could try to come with all that. Hey friend, I didn't say, all I said was, you could tell, people can tell your actions, your demeanors, so just cause you didn't cuss and fuss, it's actually more insulting when you try it to be, with your snide comments and your snide remarks. It really is more, pisses the person off even more, and that. So, and it's like you get your ass beat, and now you want the person, oh, he's violent, or her. You want to put them in jail, fuck up their lives, and you knew what you were doing. And at the most, you can say, well, they should have known. You got to control yourself no matter what. You can't push people's buttons. And then under the guise of intelligence, I guess you're more intelligent. That I don't know what they're talking about. All I said was, I just said it, and knowing damn well what you said and what you meant. I mean, you're the worst. That's even worse. You had to skip. So, like I said, this new trick of I don't know what I think it's a good sign. Y'all going back to the I shouldn't be complaining or shouldn't just complain because this and that, and like I pointed out to the lane. Um, First of all, there's way too much. So the only problems that really we have no control over is other countries, but in our country, for the most part, it can everything can be taken care of, or it's supposed to have been, except for going back to how do these people have money to do what they're doing. I know they're not doing it on their own dime, gang stalking like the guy with his kids at the store talking about trash when he's the trash, and you indoctrinating your children into this program. I know you're not using your own money, so y'all are still getting paid, but the TSA employees aren't getting paid. The whoever else, tax return, the IRS, these people aren't getting paid, but y'all are still getting paid to gang stalk. Really? Okay. All right. We'll see. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. All of it's gonna come out. Keep it up. I'm glad y'all picking it up right now. You know. And then actually, you're doing all this to say I'm complaining. It doesn't that mean you should follow your own advice in your life good enough? It's like I said before. Isn't your life? You got your kids with you, that means your kids aren't enough to satisfy you. I'm talking about the dude that just hopefully they deliver this message to him. So you got to bring rush them out in this weather to be at the store when I get there. Your life isn't good enough right now. Don't you have enough that you shouldn't be complaining there? Shouldn't you be grateful that you're not, and your children aren't the one, your children aren't the ones starving right now? Shouldn't you be grateful, punk ass bitch?